This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. I know everybody's like, man, that boy's back. Damn right. Just needed some hiatus. Needed to get away, for a few days. Get off YouTube. Some folks don't know how to get off of YouTube. They make sure that YouTube dominates them instead of them dominating themselves. I needed my break. Now we hit the reset mode. Back onto what? Bringing you that what? That heat and that fire. All right. On to the video. Regis Prograis. That's my boy right there, man. That dude came out of his mouth and what'd he say? What'd he say? Look, man, Bud got better skills. At least that's what I think I see. But Spence, I've been in there with him. He's a dog. See, this is the thing that folks gotta understand. Errol the True Spence, not only is he a dog, but it's the mental and the physical pressure the man puts you under. You gotta deal with that. I don't know how many times I gotta tell people this stuff. I disappear on YouTube for 6, 7 days, and the world is void, right? I come back. Now everybody's like, man, finally, He Knows His Sport is back to bring you that what? That heat and that fire, and to keep the foot on the what? On the necks. And it keeps the foot on the what? On the necks of these Rudy Poo and these plum brain ultra fanboys. That's what I do. I don't got time for the ultra fanboy rhetoric. And the truth of the fact of the matter is this. Errol is too big. Loma said it in his voice. Errol too big against Mikey Garcia. Regis Prograis saying the same thing. He would know a thing or two about being too big because he's a physical fighter. Physical fighters that have explosion and physicality understand that when you're an explosive fighter and you're physical as fuck and you're a dog, because that's the three requirements that Errol the True Spence has. A guy like Regis Prograis has at 140. That's why he's dominating 140. You understand that can nullify a small guy with skills. Bud is like a kid at a kindergarten or preschool. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those kids. Oh, you hit me, I have to hit you back. You can't do that shit against Errol the True Spence. This is the weakness that I see. Now, there's one thing I disagree with Regis Prograis on. Him saying that Bud has better skills. I don't see that. What I see from Errol the True Spence is a guy who's at best a little bit more skillful than Bud. But I can understand if people say they're even in skills in the skills department. But Spence is, and let's say they are even in skills in the skills department, then Bud has no advantages. So if they're even in skills department, but Errol the True Spence is too big, what does that tell you about Bud? Plus, you guys have to look at the fact that Errol the True Spence never changed his sparring partners. He kept the same sparring partners throughout his whole boxing career. That should tell you guys something. A light heavyweight and 2 middleweights. And Thomas Hill, if you want to think of a small guy. That's the smallest guy he spars. And I think he would be considered what? Same weight class as Errol Spence. So that should tell you something, guys. It should fucking tell you something. But Bud has switched sparring partners. For him, he's so good, right? That means he's respect his opponents. Errol the True Spence is like, fuck, I need to respect my opponents for. I'm leagues and shoulders above them. Just like I'm leagues and shoulders above the fray on YouTube, and I don't need to sit there and respect the competition because I'm really only competing against myself. It's the same thing with Errol the True Spence in the ring. He's really only competing against himself. And I don't see why y'all folks don't get that. Dude, when they fight, Errol the True Spence gonna bulldoze Terrence Crawford. And that's all I gotta say on that. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.